Hi, everybody. This is Elisa from Restful Parenting. We are baby and child sleep consultants, and we also offer parenting support. Pam and I both have years and years of experience working with children, and we also have our early childhood education. So that allows us to work on not only sleep, but parenting as well. So today, what I wanted to do is just come on and talk a little bit about sleep coaching with two babies or with two children. Um, we had a question on our Facebook group all about how to sleep coach when you have a toddler and you're sleep coaching the baby. So sleep coaching is when you work on using a method to teach your baby how to fall asleep on their own without needing to be rocked or fed to sleep. And it can be a little bit of a challenge at first to juggle two children, but once you get that routine going and you get that structure going, it becomes so much easier. It's much easier than when you have to rock, your toddler to sleep and your baby to sleep, or one or the other. You end up just being able to say good night, I love you, doing a routine with them, having a little cuddle and a snuggle, and then putting them into bed, and they happily fall asleep on their own. So it is a work in progress, but it's great once you achieve that. So one of the things that I wanted to say about when you have a toddler or an older child and you're teaching your baby to sleep, a lot of parents will feel like it's so difficult to manage the toddler and thinking that the toddler is going to wake up. So one thing that you could do is make sure that you're well set up with a sound machine in your baby's room, in your toddler's room, or what you can do is have one maybe in your toddler's room or in your baby's room and have one in the hallway. One that goes a little bit louder is preferable if you're going to put it in the hallway. It really can help to drown out some of that extra sound. So I used to have a home daycare in my home, and the children would sleep in all of the rooms in my house, and I had a sound machine in the hallway, and it actually did a really good job at drowning out when one child would wake up a little bit earlier or go to bed a little bit later than the other children. So it really did its job there. One that you can get is the Conair sound machine, and that one tends to go a little bit louder. The other thing that I wanted to say was to make sure that you are putting the baby to bed first or after the toddler is in a deeper sleep so that it doesn't disturb them as much. Preferably, putting the baby to bed first allows you to do that sleep routine with them, and then you can have that time with your toddler to put them to bed a little bit later. But sometimes it doesn't fall that way, especially in the early days when your baby might go to bed a little bit later than you'd like. And so in that case, you could do the toddler first, wait till toddler is in a deeper sleep or not as easily disturbed, and then tackle the baby sleep. If you can have help for the first couple of days at least, that is even better for you, because then you don't have to worry as much about having to juggle watching the toddler while putting the baby to sleep. Something that you can do for the toddler as well is set them up with some activities that will keep them busy. So you can do maybe Play-Doh, you can do a special bucket or basket that's filled with activities for the toddler that they can do while they're supposed to be being quiet and you're tackling the baby's sleep. So that helps a lot. Or you can do, the toddler has to be in their room with quiet play for a little bit, perhaps reading books or something, and then you can deal with the baby and then come back and spend that time with your toddler and then get them into bed. So that's another tip. And finally, we often stress a lot more about how things are going to go, and usually they'll just end up being a little bit smoother than we thought. So try not to think that baby is going to be waking up toddler all throughout the night, but do have a conversation with your toddler and just kind of say, you know what, we're working with the baby on sleep, so that means the baby might wake up a little bit in the night. If you need us, just call us and we'll come and see you. But, just giving them a heads up so that they're not apprehensive or afraid should they wake up in the night and, you're dealing with the baby and the baby's not sleeping or whatnot. But oftentimes it goes smoother than we even think it will. And as long as you have sound machines, or at least one sound machine, then the toddler usually doesn't wake up. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I can answer them. Bye.